experience they have with yoga. So like raise your hand if you've ever done yoga. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna get right into it and try a pose. So everyone stand up. We're gonna do Vrishasana tree pose. You probably know it. So lift your right leg and you can bring it to the side of your shin or right above your knee, just not on your knee. And then take your palms together in the center of your chest, and you can grow your limbs if you want to. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I've been consistently practicing yoga all throughout high school, and my dad actually first got me into it, trying to enhance my flexibility in my legs when I was playing sports and stuff, specifically with basketball. And at first it was quite hesitant because I thought it was more slow paced and so different from what I was used to. Like playing basketball is a lot different from yoga. And as I began to acknowledge the tremendous results, it turned into an integral part of my lifestyle. And as my classmates and I have been battling the constant stress of academics for years, I began to notice early in my high school experience that I possess an advantage developing within my demeanor as it goes for managing stress. And this is why I am a fond believer in the practice that incorporates exercise with relaxation. Now, I'm no yoga master by any means, but I have developed such a passion for it to develop my practice and allow others to experience the pure enjoyment that it brings to my life. And this is why I've taken the next step and started my journey to become a certified yoga instructor. And even though I'm only 17 years old and will soon be consumed by the college process, I feel I'm drawn to expanding my knowledge and practice at this time of my life now more than ever. So let's begin with considering what exactly is yoga. This was the first question we discussed at the beginning of teacher training, and it even left us seasoned practitioners torn. We concluded that the more technical definition of the practice is the connection of mind, body, and spirit, with the word yoga deriving from a Sanskrit word meaning to yoke or to unite, although it can really be whatever you want it to be. Yoga's origins can be traced back to northern India about 5,000 years ago. The word yoga was first mentioned in an ancient sacred text called the Rig Veda. Yoga was refined and developed by sages who documented their practices and beliefs in the Upanishads, a huge work containing over 200 scriptures. Yoga is one of 6 major houses in thought of Hinduism. Although yoga is derived from a devout religion, there are many different types of yoga that incorporate less religious and spiritual practices than others, such as Hatha yoga, which focuses on the physical aspect of the practice, rather than Bhakta yoga, which focuses on devotion and spirituality. As the practice of yoga has impacted my young life in too many ways to fit in this short presentation, I felt I should discuss the benefits of the practice in a broader sense and how they have personally been revealed in my own personal lifestyle. The benefits of yoga expand beyond physical health, although the practice is incredibly helpful for recovery and even exercise. I began practicing yoga to increase my flexibility, but not necessarily for exercise. When I began to see increased flexibility, I turned to more of a consistent power yoga practice, incorporating more high-intensity movement. And I'd like for you all to imagine a 100-degree plus room filled with a bunch of sweaty yogis. I completely fell in love with it because of the exercise and satisfaction of the intensity of it. According to researchers of health and human performance at Texas State University, to fully achieve such improvements in physical and psychological functioning, physical therapists should participate in a yoga training and obtain certification so that their clients can experience the advantages of the practice. This expresses how medical professionals are being recommended to go through a training program to further assist the health of their clients and how yoga can heal those experiencing physical hardships. Studies were also done to examine the internal health benefits of the practice. In just 3 months, yoga can lower systolic blood pressure by 26 points. Researchers have revealed that this practice is particularly beneficial to people with hypertension. Yoga also strengthens the immune system and fights diseases such as the flu. Researchers in Norway have discovered that yoga affects gene expression and alters the immune system on a cellular level, which makes the immune system stronger. It was also revealed that most people practicing yoga get an immunity boost and fight the flu more efficiently than those who don't practice it. Now let's discuss something we all struggle with: managing stress. I would like to think that I've always been this relaxed and even keel, although it has taken me a great deal of yoga practice to obtain such serenity. Especially throughout the last few years, numerous aspects of my life have become greater responsibilities, and it seemed like I had to be motivated to do my very best every second of every day. Finding peace and space through yoga has given me an advantage over my classmates, I feel, in such a way that allows me not to worry or stress about the little things, which I would say most students and teachers in this environment could use some relief and serenity. According to an article by Johns Hopkins Medicine, many studies have linked yoga's benefits to improve sleep, including recent findings that showed better sleep among legally blind patients who participated in an 8-week yoga program. This recognizes that a pre-bedtime meditation or stretching routine can decrease the stress that keeps us up at night by focusing on breathing and restorative postures such as child's pose. As the practice incorporates numerous forms of relaxation, regular yoga in schools has been proven to reduce anxiety. A 2017 study by researchers at Tulane University evaluated whether school-based yoga practice could help children experiencing anxiety. Practicing yoga at the beginning of the school day for 8 weeks showed well-being and emotional health improvements compared with the control group. A large part of why I am becoming a certified yoga instructor is to bring yoga practices to our school community, as I think it could really allow students to relax and experience the benefits of practicing yoga by decreasing stress and creating unity. I hope to organize times throughout the week for students to gather and practice yoga regularly, as well as incorporate these practices into sports practices and within lower and middle school PE courses. I would like to close my TED Talk with a quote from a woman whose TED Talk I watched, and she was a certified instructor as well. And she said, 90% of yoga is off the mat. That accounts for the time you spend in the outside world because you are taking those resources and using them internally so that you can share the benefits externally. I feel this greatly exemplifies the purpose of yoga and the idea of how we cannot help others until we help and care for ourselves. Now I'd like to invite you all to press your palms together and bring them to the center of your chest, and inhale deeply and bow your head at your exhale. Namaste. This greeting and farewell means the light in me sees and honors the life in you. And I hope that you all have gained a better understanding of yoga practices, and I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit and try to incorporate more yoga in your lifestyle, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you.